Off next to Dove.
Or kind of put my hand on your back, like that's quite a reunion suddenly. Who'd have thunk it?
Oh, sorry, I dragged you into this. It's kind of
No, no,
embarrassing.
that's families can be embarrassing. It's unavoidable sometimes, but it is refreshing to know that there's at least someone who, while is not on the correct side, is trying to keep your interest in mind.
Oh,
But while I don't mind maybe keeping an eye out for her, maybe telling that she was on slightly being hunted. I don't know. They need to get their work done with the others, like the other chaos people. Well, I just hope maybe she wouldn't have said anything to anyone else, but either way.
well, you never know. This might be. She might have been lying this whole time, and this was just a carefully planned manipulation to get informations out of me. You never know.
That's very
But
true.
I just. She seemed like a good woman, and I just.
You did what you thought was right, so that's as it is.
I don't want the Order of Null to leave her corpse in their path. So
Yeah. She'll she'll kind of like just sort of turn and start walking and just kind of be like, I don't know whether to congratulate you for having family or console you for being out of the loop, but here we are, I guess.
I mean, apart from my mother here and her new husband, I don't have family. So I mean, I had all the family I needed, so it's fine.
Hmm.
Yes, it's fine. Well, oh boy, this is. We're still a bit in the middle of the night. I was hoping we would be early morning, but she didn't pick the right time. I hope Dadia's still asleep.
The one in the coma? Yeah, I'm sure he'll be fine. This does give you enough time to maybe sleep and absorb some of the info.
Snores more.
I I guess our plans are unchanging then.
As it goes, so.
I'm I'm not planning on going to whatever ruins she was talking about. I don't think we have anything to do there either way, so
I'm just afraid that that place might get destroyed like they've been doing other places or open something up that they shouldn't be opening. If it was to keep you safe, then that means that something is going to be destroyed there.
hmm.
So that's the only thing that I kind of took from that was that while she kept you in mind, it's still not good. So we'll have to maybe maybe mull that over with the others.
Sure. Yes, don't mind. I don't mind us sharing those informations with them. Um,
Okay.
I think you were gonna do it anyway, but
She'll like stop and look and be like, "This is familial matters. I don't touch that unless approved.
I
I
mean,
don't air out other people's laundry unless they ask me to." So
you, Dov, you can't tell me that you don't have feelings about and that you're not a person like you tried to convince me back at the last town.
she will stop on that.
Yeah.
just gonna kind of
she'll
bump her
stop and she'll
elbow and
yeah, she'll stop and she'll kind of look at you and just being like, look, I am not perfect just because I was made in a way to seem as if I'm, not flawed, but obviously I have my own problems and I don't know what they are. But it is true. I can't hide that, but I can still mm, keep keep an air about me that maybe keeps me out of trouble. She'll kind of clear metallic sound of a throat and just say, but don't tease me though, I'm not used to this.
yeah. Well,
So quickly, she's still listening, but she's pacing up.
I'll get back to you on that. You know I will.
Uh,
I'll just follow back to the inn.
uh-huh.
Okay. You would get back to the inn, and you would see the Blaze Hound sleeping outside. Go back into your room. You'd see Dadia lying in bed, snoring away. Um, Jonah, go ahead and roll me. This be insight.
Oh, okay.
Am I allowed to not believe in him?
Yeah.
Like gangsters inside, I guess.
Pretty
I don't think
I-
it works like that.
I don't
Yeah.
believe in this role.
Oh my
Success!
god.
Oh. All right, now hang on. That was number
Oh.
1. We need at least 3 of these attempts like this to see if this has any traction.
There you
For it to
go.
be statistically accurate, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you go back into the room, Jonah, and you kind of get ready to like like sit in bed, lay in bed, whatever it is you were kind of planning on doing for a bit.
Going back to
And
sleep.
as you kind of give the room a once over, you notice a couple of inconsistencies. The room is different than when you left it.
Oh.
And you see Dadia's hand, a little bit of paper is sticking out of it. This is something has been kind of pushed into his grip.
Oh my god. Is Daddy alive?
Yeah.
Dadia snores loudly.
Is he breathing?
Oh my god.
I am
And
actively
so-
snoring. Don't worry.
So the room, like the furnitures have moved, or someone has rummaged through our stuff, or
Pretty much, yeah. So someone has got like
oh,
Dadia's stuff has been moved, and the window
Oh, no.
that maybe was open before for the bird to kind of fly in and out, like is slightly more closed, so that it as if someone has closed it partially.
yeah, I'm gonna walk over to grab the note in Daddy's hand.
All right, and you would see, I actually have this as a handout.
Oh no, did she lie to me, or was it someone
Oh,
else?
jeez.
Yes.
What the hell?
Let's see.
Oh, man.
Yep,
What,
you guys won't see it until it's shared with you. Don't worry.
Oh, Lord.
what's that name written at the bottom?
It's a scrawled so long. Like so long.
Oh, so
farewell.
long.
Yeah.
Gotta borrow your armor, but we'll bring it back later. Wait, what? Okay, dude, I don't recognize the handwriting, do I?
No, you don't.
I'm just gonna look through the window. Is anyone there?
There's no one there. Yeah, but well, you can probably see the guards from the inn window. You'd see the guards on the tower over here, like the light they're burning. But that's about it.
Jonah will just take the note and kind of not crunch it, but like kind of shakes it in his hands for a second. Damn it! Why? I'm just gonna close the window. Ah.
No worries.
Did they take anything else? Just gonna rummage through my own stuff.
No, none of your stuff is missing.
Who did that? Hmm.
Oh no.
Okay, Jonah's not brave enough to bring the subject in the middle of the night to alone with the idea. So I'm going to leave the note, put the note back in his hand,
Okay.
and I'm going to close the window. In fact, can I secure the window in some way?
Yes,
Yeah.
the window locks on the inside.
We're gonna have to start rolling for locking windows behind us
Yeah.
now. This is apparently something we need to do.
This is apparently a
it was
problem.
it was hot tonight,
fair.
and Jonah's gonna go back to sleep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh. All
Well,
right.
I'm definitely I'm gonna go back to sleep, but yeah, I don't know if I can. No, I'm gonna go back to sleep. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Just go to bed.
And
Oh man.
with that, night passes. Chantel, you are the first to awaken as your trance ends early. Yeah, you just had a really normal, plain night. Nothing happened.
Okay.
You had the easiest time of things. It's
It
great.
seems, yeah. Just wake up. Wow, the energy's really heavy around here.
Huh,
Wonder what that's about.
wonder what happened.
Yeah.
Dove is in the hallway. I don't know if you two have anything you want to do specifically in the morning before Daydeer awakens.
Maybe not specific.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll probably at least greet Dove. Ask her how the night was, how the hallway was.
I'll shake out a sentry and just kind of be like, well, it's been productive,
Oh,
but the hallway's been nice and quiet.
that's good.
Well, I'll have to probably do like a decent fill in when we're all awake and fed. But hopefully no one entered the room. I mean, I've been here most of the night, so I just don't think anyone got in your room unless it was by a window. But it
No.
should be fine.
Should be good. I trust you.
Okay.
Wonder what the boys are
Yeah,
doing.
the others. Yeah, I was about to say. I think the others are still sleeping. I'm not sure. I'm still hearing snoring, so there's at least one accounted for.
Must be dear.
It's like it's almost rhythmic at this point. If we don't hear snoring, something's wrong.
Oh. True.
Oh, bless him. All right. Well, if you guys have no specific morning plans, then Daydeer, thou shall awaken.
Oh.
the hell is this? Look at this piece of paper. Gotta borrow your hammer. Wait, what the fuck? Daydeer's gonna. You guys are gonna hear slight crashes as Daydeer almost like rolls out of bed
Oh.
and starts tearing through all of his stuff. No, what? Oh.
Day dear,
Turns and stares at you. Jonah?
Yes. Oh, I don't know in what order I should say that.
Jonah?
No, it's not me. It's not me or anyone. I know. I mean, I don't know. It's just
Oh gosh.
it was in the middle of the night, and the thief already got away, and it. They probably got through the window. I saw the notes, and I knew there was no way of catching the thief. Like I wasn't there when it happened, and didn't want to wake you up in the middle of the night. But yes, I'm sorry. Whoever took the hammer, I don't know who it is.
Hey,
Well, I'm
Chova.
not sure
Roly
who it
poly
is.
panda. Or I'm calling it a roly poly panda, I guess,
Oh,
but it looks really
We're gonna have a
cute.
talk later, Jonah.
I love that. Panda.
It says
Roll.
borrowed, so
How have you
there's
been?
hope,
I hope you've been
right?
well. I hope work's been okay. Are you almost done
Dater
with that
started,
streak?
I'd
I
started
forget.
grabbing a couple things, and my head just snaps to you. He's like, oh, and it goes back to gathering my stuff and getting everything put on.
Oh boy.
So the girls are just hearing
Yeah,
crashes and
Yeah, I was gonna
Little
say, are we
bit.
hearing all the drama?
a little bit of
There's a bit of
squeak
racket going
yelling.
on.
Yeah, a little bit of banging, grumpy banging going on.
Classic.
And once you're ready, Dadia and Joan, are you heading out as well?
Flip myself up. There we go.
Gotta wait for
I
him
will-
to leave the room before.
I will open the door, start walking out, and then stop and turn around and look at Jonah and. Do you still have that tracking item I gave you?
Yes. Just gonna as quickly as I can, like, search in my bag of holding and then throw it to him.
I'd have to attune to it. Do you remember what my hammer looked like?
Oh, yes,
You
pretty
saw
much.
me use it?
Yes, very much so.
Okay. Oh.
I haven't
Let's get
attuned
this.
to it either.
Oh, oh, yeah. Okay, never mind then. That works. I will walk out of the room, slamming the door behind me.
We'll just be there, I guess.
Yeah. Yep. Just be present, I guess.
Oh.
I will just look at the two of you. I'll be outside,
Oh.
calming down. And I'm just going to storm off down and outside the inn and just kind of pace outside back and forth.
Well, low key, I'm a peek into the guy's room, just like,
Yeah, I might join you just because I'm curious as to what happened.
Yeah, so I guess Jonah will just see both of our noggins kind of like,
Yeah, we'll just poke our
I'm
heads
still
in.
of kind of.
yeah.
Jonah's still like in his bed, he's like, kind of covering half under the blanket. And he's gonna like sit up and go. All right. So someone stole his hammer, and left a note.
Oh,
Yes.
jeez,
So
that's why he's upset.
I-
Okay.
I probably would have crumpled up that note, by the way, and thrown it on the floor.
oh, there it is.
I'll kind of just be like, do you mind if I grab that? Is it okay if I come inside real quick?
No, not at all. Just kind of covers himself more.
Sorry, excuse me. I just Dove's eyes are like kind of more on the ceiling. Just I don't know why. She's just kind of awkward with these situations.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm just gonna grab this.
Dear gosh.
I'll go in the hallway like show bridal. Just be like, Shelfo?
Hello, Schaufel.
Sorry, gotta borrow your hammer. We'll bring it back later.
Like it is signed. So long.
So long. What?
So long.
Can,
Farewell.
Can we investigate
Is
this
it
note? Do we
fine?
see? Do we...
Yeah, I definitely won't stop you from taking it. Like, I'll just kind of more or less probably just hand it off to you, to be honest.
She'll just probably just like look at it real close and see if she can see any indications of anything. Probably can't, but looks just like
No, it's just mundane paper written on with ink. It's pretty normal.
Weird. That's suspicious.
extremely. Who would leave a note?
Right?
Who would leave an unaugmented note? That's
Someone who
funky.
clearly
Oh.
doesn't know Daydeer very well. They might be afraid.
Well, this must have happened, I guess, after, and I'll kind of just like trail me like, well, later in the morning, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe it was her. Um,
But she was in front of us the whole time.
yes.
She came
Well,
to Kite the
one of
hammer?
her friends, maybe.
Hmm?
She came to Kite the hammer? Like, steal the hammer?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'll
well,
have to,
Shaffer, who do you think we're talking about?
Oh. I don't know. I thought Dove had updated me, but yeah, that's right. We walked into this instead.
Oh, yeah, not quite. Yeah, we hadn't even like gotten to that yet. We heard a bunch of shouting and barking.
That's right.
It was the inn receptionist. I never liked her.
Yeah, right.
I should have known.
Yeah, it was the lady at the front desk. I don't know, the maid, I figured.
Can I just do like Jonah takes the blanket with him and wraps himself around it? I'm just gonna check the window if I can. I haven't checked by the window if there is any clue, like a hair or anything.
A hair.
Ooh.
Roll for forensics. Um,
I should have advantage in that. I took classes.
I was gonna say,
did you take classes or did Dove take classes?
Yes.
yes.
You can go ahead and make me an investigation roll, Jonah.
If you watch enough Friends
It
and
is
Files.
pristine.
Hmm.
Well,
Well-
definitely a lot of people watching us.
Yeah, we need
We'll,
better
um,
room
we'll let
security.
Yeah, we'll let you get dressed, and I'll kind of like close the door and be like, "We'll be downstairs."
Yeah.
Just
I'll meet you there.
Uh-huh.
Gonna get dressed.
Yep. And I mean, I'll start going down the stairs, and then just kind of like look at Shawfell, being like, "I don't know who has a death wish and why they take his hammer, but that is the wrong thing."
That's what I was wondering.
Even partial jokes about the hammer seems off limits, so I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I said one thing about it one time.
Yep. That was
Just the
it.
one.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Lord.
This will be a fun little investigation for it. Do we still see Data outside?
You'd probably still very angrily pacing back and forth if you peek out a window.
Screaming at the sky.
Being followed by a dog.
Yeah.
The dog just following his pace steps.
Don't know if you can hear me or not, but Daydeer may or may not be ranting to said dog.
Dog is
Classic.
barking as if it's understanding, but at just the wrong times, so you know it's not actually understanding.
It's with you,
it'll
though.
bark like a couple of seconds before the sentence ends, and then sometimes you'll say something, it will pause and then bark. But it's trying.
Okay.
Is the important
Impressed.
part.
What a good boy.
But yes, you head downstairs. Jonah, are you staying in
Yeah,
the room?
yeah. I'm joining. I
Okay.
pack the things and I'm joining.
Are you all going out for day, dear? Are you staying in and waiting for him to calm down?
I
Should
mean,
we,
I was
Yeah.
gonna sit at the bar for now, but yeah, don't know what.
should we flip a coin as
Wait.
to who's gonna go out to see Danger?
Yeah.
Wait, Dahlia's outside? Or-
Yep.
Yeah, he's pacing.
Oh,
He's having a moment.
oh yeah, I'm gonna join him.
Step.
You're gonna let me do this alone?
Well, no, we can go outside with you. I just didn't know if we wanted to let
Yeah,
him have
well-
more time to cool off or not.
Yeah, I'll be there for support. She kind of gives like a
Yeah,
half
no.
thumbs up.
Thank you.
You got this.
Yeah, no, I'll follow behind.
Dahlia, look, I know things don't look at at their best right now, but I want to remind you that you were still dying no less than 10 hours ago. So
I'm trying to
Hang
decide
on.
if I should go on the rant.
Double actually kind of chimed in, being like, "Hang on, wait, why, Data? Why are you upset with Jonah
He didn't wake me up.
He
About-
can't-
You should have woken me up.
I don't think it would have made a difference.
Hmm. I see.
Ah,
I'm sorry.
I've had that hammer for more than 70 years.
oh, gee.
It has forged more things in my hands than you have ancestors. My first smithy was named after that hammer. Oh.
It's not like we have no hope of getting it back. I mean, whoever took it left a note. Do you recognize the handwriting? Maybe. Do you know who it could have been?
No.
Maybe the mayor. I mean, we don't know a lot of people in this town except him.
I do not know who could have been.
Look, it says that it says borrowing, so we'll bring it back later. See? Well, no thief would leave a note like that.
Except the one like from.
Who?
What?
Jonah, can you use the. Can you attune to that item and see if you can track the hammer? Please?
I can, yes, if you want.
Was this hammer passed down to you, or did you quote unquote find it, Dater?
It was thrown at me by a very rude sorcerer. Was he a wizard or a sorcerer? Philip.
Yes.
By a very rude mage when I was young. Um. This will sound like slight bullshit. It's not, trust me. But you may or may not believe this. If I can remember what his name is. 1 second. Where's it at? It always. There we go. You recognize the name Lorinder, correct?
Do I recognize that name?
All of you say yes.
Yes.
Wait, is he the guy? Like
He is the guy.
The
Yeah.
He's
guy?
the guy who blew up the sun.
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
Oh,
is-
that
guy.
guy. Oh,
yeah,
okay,
you,
okay.
Kind of
you
does-
all know him.
You right. It's fresh knowledge in my brain.
Yes. That fucker was trying to rob our tool shed many, many, many years ago before he
What?
built his damnable tower. And he threw that thing at me when he was trying to flee.
You've met Lorender?
Technically.
Wow.
Wow.
That's quite an odd
Sometimes
point of history.
sometimes I forget how old you actually are. No offense.
Eh.
But well, if Lorender, you think Lorender took your hammer then?
I don't know why he would, but that's the first thing that comes to mind.
But
And it's definitely his MO.
he disappeared decades ago.
I'm not so sure about that, but who knows? A man as powerful as he was, they don't just go away. Not completely.
Okay, I'm ready to believe that you've actually met Lorender, but why would he? Why would he still be alive, and why would he want this hammer back now?
I don't know. It's just the first name that came to mind. It
I
probably
should-
isn't him, but
I mean, the tales definitely didn't say whether or not, that he like died. He just kind of disappeared, and there was no real ending to it. So
I did watch his tower shoot off myself, but no one knows whether he was in it when it happened or even where the tower is actually at now. Well, maybe someone does. I certainly don't. All right. I've calmed down. Skip breakfast.
we'll just kind of go in and just do our usual brekkie.
Usual.
Eggs and
Yeah.
bakies.
Oh yeah.
Going in, can't have bakey.
Well, not for me.
We decided Jonah's a vegetarian.
Yeah, you decided.
Hey, I asked you. You said yes. So
Yeah, I mean, you gave me an opportunity to annoy an NPC, and I was like, yes, yes.
Sold.
No. Which means that Jonah's breakfast is chocolate casserole, while the rest of you can all chow down on a bear burger.
Heck yeah.
Ooh.
I have like
I vibe.
Uh-huh. Gosh, I've been wanting a burger for so long.
Burgers are good.
They're good.
cookies. So, Jonah says as he munched on a banana or whatever, um, Dado, what do you want us to do now? I guess we could wait another one day and see if whoever took your hammer is actually going to get it back here. Or are we just continuing our way, hoping that whoever took your hammer can somehow find us wherever we are?
I'd like to see how far away it potentially is first, using the magic tracker thing. And then we can make a decision. If it's too far, we'll move on. But if it's still in town, I'd like to see if we can find it. If you are all okay with that.
I am, of course. It's important to you.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely open to finding out more as well.
Yeah, not against it.
Thank you all.
I'm almost attuned to your thing.
All right. Well, while we wait for Joan to finish her tuning, Dadia,
Yes.
history check, please.
I'm really good at those.
I don't believe in you. Oh.
Oofka babushka.
Babushka.
Dadir.
Alright.
So right now, I'm doing that thing where like I have I have my elbow on the counter and my hand on my I'm holding my fist with my hand. I'm just kind of like poking the plate with the fork.
Oh, so sad. And so not remembering of things.
Yep.
All right. Well, in that case, the rest of the hour passes by with some food, the occasional free beer from Dadia because the bartender thinks he looks very sad. And plus the room's comped by the mayor anyway, so it's fine. But yeah,
Nice.
Jonah, you are now attuned to the Boon of Navigus, I believe it was.
Yeah, could you post it somewhere so I could know how to use it?
Yeah.
Whoever has it.
I gave it to you while we were on the cart a while back.
I don't remember where I put it in my notes. This is great. This is fine. It's basically you name a person or an item, and a trail of stardust guides you in the direction where it is.
Oh, simple, efficient.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
it.
It's just a cantrip.
Okay, Dadir's hammer. Dadir's hammer. I'll name it, I guess. Did you give it a special name, like those weird warriors who name their weapons?
No.
And 1 second. Trying to work out what direction it's actually in.
On the world.
Yeah, basically.
It's underground.
Doing it on the world map so that I can show you where it is on your map. Alright. It is roughly. Oh,
That is the wrong direction.
you're the wrong direction.
Oh. And it just kind of leads out of the city.
Well, it's only a very fine trail. It doesn't go the whole way.
You
only-
should like this direction, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's only a cantrip. So it's like pointing in this direction, but it fades really quickly.
We don't know the distance, do we?
No.
No. Ah.
Can we follow? Can we keep recasting and following it until it leaves the city?
Yes, and it would eventually leave the city and carry on pointing in the same direction. I believe. Yeah, so from the city, it would actually look like it was pointing towards the rift ruins that you went to. It's in the same direction as that.
Weird. Are we on a time crunch to get to the next place at all? The next city?
Felt like we were because of the imposters, but I'm not 100%.
We definitely don't have a lot of leisure time, but
We have a letter to deliver to Ignis and Chronostrata, according to my notes.
yes. And that's to the next town above the port city.
Yep.
So we do have something to do, but I mean, we can't stay here for long. So even if that person, whoever took your hammer, did come back and give it, it's not like we may be here.
Well, I assume if they knew I had the hammer, they'd know to find me to give it back. They'd have to find me to take the hammer.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, they did find you, and we don't really have ourselves out in the open necessarily, so yeah, they'd probably find us again. But
Yeah.
Well, in terms of the position of like finding the hammer with the investigative item, did that direct anything, or is that still in
It just
tune?
it,
Yeah.
it just has us pointing in a general direction.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
You could, in theory, just keep casting it and follow it indefinitely. So you could just follow it that way, but you've
Doesn't
no
look like
idea.
the way
Like,
we need to go.
yeah, you've no idea how far away it actually is. You just know that it's pointing this way, and Chronos Charter is that way.
Dang it.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Of course.
Well, what do you want to do? Mm-hmm. Go.
Mm,
Should we vote? I mean, there are 4 of us, so
all right. I think we should continue to Chronostrata. If this thief ends up not being reliable, we can track them down after dealing with our current dealings. Besides, I have plenty of time left to hunt someone down if I needed to. Oh, when all's said and done.
This is true.
Yeah,
oh,
I'm for that plan.
I am as well, because it keeps us focused on our goal. But if we happen to see anything, we can always keep our eyeballs out. Try it.
thank you, Daily. I know that takes restraint.
All right, let's get ready to travel.
I
Do you
go
have
get
another
one.
weapon?
Oh, of course, I have plenty of weapons. That's my forging hammer. You saw me
Oh.
use it when I was modifying my maul. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I remember now. We should go get Alabaster and go.
I already left to do so.
Dove's on it.
That D100, by the way, was Daydeer's willingness to be helpful.
Wisdom save.
I actually like went away for a second and like came back and saw D100. I was like, did I ask for that?
What we
I
do?
honestly don't
What is
remember. Did I ask him to roll that? What the hell?
Where did this come from?
Hey, it was a really good roll.
It was a really good roll. I almost
Yes.
opened the Wild Magic search table.
Nice.
What magic?
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Alright, so boop, 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 boop. Alabaster exists.
Woo.
Yay. All right. Onward, Alabaster.
And doggo. Oh, do I have to keep doggo on here?
We'll see how long it survives.
Okay. I was like, because I can put him like right there.
It is a
as if
pet.
he's, like, running by.
It is a pet in a D&D party. It's got a very low survival rate.
Oh gosh.
Then I'll save 2 images. One with and one without, I guess.
Oh gosh.
Worth.
A small, tiny RJ brain thing. Don't forget to heal yourselves, guys.
Oh, yeah. It's a good
Yes.
big brain thing. Big brain time. Alright. Let's see. Where am I?
Oh man.
All right. So where were those ruins at again? They're up there. In that direction.
Also, small disclaimer. You should be able to cast all of your spells from your spell page, as well as the core page.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
I went through and did a quick little fix of all of that stuff. Because I know some people like to use the spell page, so
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. That's great.
no problem.
Oh my lord. It
Wait
could be
until it breaks
so
again.
far away.
I'm like keep
Yeah.
following the direction, and the arrow is just so long. Just
And
like-
build up. Okay.
It was like it could like if the person's fast, it could be like all the way up here.
I mean, if
Oh,
it's
well.
surrender, we're not catching up with him.
Right.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, the fire.
That's fun. Oh yeah, the fire.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Hey,
We're not
it's
talking
smaller
about
than
that.
it used to be.
It didn't happen.
It should be
It's
fun.
getting there. It's finally running out of
Out of
fuel.
steam here, yeah.
All right.
Jonah's been kind of ignoring it the whole time.
Just let it
Nope.
go away.
We're gonna have the most
Didn't
beautiful
happen.
forest over there now that we did that to the ground.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Eventually.
That's some most nutritious ground you're ever gonna have. Quick, plant some good crops. Yeah.
Forest fires are really natural and common occurrence. It's just-
They're meant to happen. Did
Um,
you know?
All right. Who's got the card? Duff has the card.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I mean, we agreed to go that way. Oh, and also while we're kind of just going there, we'll be like, oh yeah, something about ruins that we should probably talk about. And I'll kind of look back at Brio. Oh, I do the same.
It immediately puts on the badge. You're still on vacation, on vacation technically.
Chronostrata.
Yeah.
I like how those ruins just appeared on the map, by the way, and the road going to
Just
them.
magically.
Yeah.
The ruins were always there. The road
Oh, I-
magically appeared.
I like how the road just magically appeared.
Yeah, yeah. It's a magic map.
Nice catch.
That was pretty sweet.
Yeah,
Magic map.
maps. That's why you can see the name of every town and every city on the map, even the ones you've not been to yet. Because
The road's on
map's
top.
magic.
Ooh.
The road's on top of Alabaster.
Ah,
It never happens.
Okay, there we go.
I know what you're talking about.
So, are you guys going to do the exposition of what happened last night?
Well, I'll kind of give that over to, to Frio because it wasn't necessarily my information to give, but
Who's Brio?
Yeah.
hi, Brio.
Frio.
Well, I meant to you, but yeah.
Gosh, I
Because
just spit.
as you get to this turn in the road, you would be able to see what would be the remains of some broken down ruins at the end of this road.
I'll kind of like stop for a sec, bit of a slow thing. I'm making it like like I'll let the horse sort of like eat some of the grass, and
On point.
It's pretty
well.
solid.
just
Mm.
I'll keep staring at Prio. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna keep calling you Prio for right now because my brain can't function. I haven't slept in a few days. So.
That's not how it works. Okay.
Staring through the computer screen. No, yeah. I was gonna look at Jonah as like
Okay,
a
Postal.
pointer. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ladies, please.
Oh. Oh, you want me to? Oh yes, Dahlia.
Mm.
Something crazy happened last night to the three of us. I'm pretty sure I haven't dreamed this, but we got to another world during the night, and I'm gonna start, and Jonah's just gonna start going on about basically the one-shot story.
If you do, then she'll take that as a hint that you don't want to talk about it. So she's just gonna like,
It's pretty
You,
good.
you met the gods of what?
Uh,
I'll just keep
goddess
going.
of knowledge and of luck or good fortune. Yes, sounds about right. It
Strange
was
dream.
weird. If shall I'm pretty sure I wasn't dreaming.
That sounds familiar.
Maybe that's how my hammer got stolen so easily.
Weirdly
Um,
familiar.
I mean, you are a heavy sleeper.
Hmm.
Oh. All right. I guess we're not doing exposition then. Cool. So,
I don't know.
If possible, Daydeer would like to spend the time riding in the cart, doing his study time of his axe of shininess.
okay.
Mm.
Last time you had me, I think, roll a d20 or something?
Did I? That sounds about right. Roll a
Or
d20.
was it-
For Axe of
Okay, I was gonna say it was like
Shininess.
either that or smithing tools with intelligence. I don't remember.
Oof, that babush. That's yikes, man.
Oh yeah. So I'm
It's
gonna
hard.
add.
It's hard without your emotional support hammer.
I'm gonna add 1 progress to my currently 3 out of
Yay.
100.
Good job, buddy. Can I get an Arcana check from Jonah and Shalfel? Jonah, can you make it with advantage, please?
Mhm.
Dee dee dee.
I don't mind that.
I can't help it. It's in my brain at all times.
Shalfel rolled on the wrong sheet.
What?
Everyone point
Oh
and look.
shoot! I did actually.
That
Wait.
still counts.
It does still count
Oh.
because the stats are the same. But
Oh, but still, I did. I did the thing. Dang it! It's all the way
Yeah,
down there
you did
now.
the
That's
thing.
right. Yeah.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's all good. I'm just like, oh, okay. Yep, I left dirt.
Let me just drag this all the way down there for you. There you go.
It's pretty.
Okay, so as you are at this turn point, oh no, not that one, this one, and as kind of Dove has slowed the cart for a moment,
Sorry, I'll go
Um,
back.
it's fine, don't worry. From the direction of the ruins, you both are getting really powerful magical vibes,
Mm.
like in the just kind of the environment. Shalfel, for you, it's very similar to what Dove described to you about her time as a bird.
Mm.
She talked about being kind of oppressed and almost compressed by this feeling of darkness, and you're able to kind of equate that to the Shadowfell pretty easily. This is similar, but it's not darkness, it's just overwhelming arcana and magic. Jonah, you get the same, you don't have the same context of Dove explaining the whole bird thing, but you feel the same. And it is very it's a lot worse for you as a feeling. You can feel this kind of compression from this magic energy, and it's kind of really uncomfortable and really kind of negative. Whereas like with you, Shalfell, it's kind of just a feeling, just an
Yeah.
arcane presence. For you, Jonah, it's a really negative arcane feel experience.
Oh, are we close to a portal?
Yeah, I was gonna ask something similar. I feel something.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
Oh no.
I'll just look up and be like, I don't. Where do portals usually start and end? Are they
Fair
usually up in the sky? Are they
question.
hidden in the ground?
They can be
Pretty much
all
anywhere.
over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Huh. Okay.
Gonna look around. Do we see one?
You don't, but
Oh,
you would both be able to you would know it was coming from this region.
oh, okay.
It's like as Dove has carried on driving the cart along a little bit, you do feel it lessening, and the feeling kind of going away.
Hmm. And this is a normal occurrence, kind of, or
Semi-normal. Like,
it happens.
yeah, the presence of portals usually isn't like that big of an arcane disruption, but uh, like if you're that close to one and
Hmm.
you're aware of it, then yeah, you can feel it, and like that's why Dove was able to experience it when Nisa showed her the sensation, and you two can feel it now because you are more magically inclined.
That makes sense.
Hmm.
Should we investigate or just move on?
Oh, last time we investigated something we on the road, none of us liked that.
Well,
I'm not going alone this time. I feel like I make a mess every time I do.
You and me both.
Well, it's definitely not a good sign if we feel that sort of feeling. And it.
We should
I
probably.
just,
Okay,
go on.
sorry. No, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just. We should probably mull it over, but I don't know what to do about that kind of oppressive feeling you guys are feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you want to go check what it is, might be something interesting to report back to Chronostrata. But personally, I feel awful when I'm close to it, so I'd rather not.
I mean, if majority doesn't want to go, then I'll keep driving. But if it's a split, then I'll have Alabaster flip a coin
There you go.
with that weird hand that Alabaster passed me with.
He's gonna flip it with his hands, yeah.
Yep. All the fingers.
Tail. I
It's a
mean, nay.
tail. Oh.
Exactly.
Oh.
I mean, quote, horse noises.
Right.
All right. So, you guys going straight to Cronus Thorala?
I
what it
guess. I mean,
sounds like?
It does sound
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, that's
I'll keep giddy up and.
But I don't.
We'll
Well,
notify the guard.
We should definitely report that.
Good, good. I'm glad that was an immediate, like, dual decision.
As you approach the gigantic
Wow.
walls of the city of
Dang,
Chronostrata, and you
Dog.
see the lighthouse rising up in the distance. You see the Iron Fist guards at the gate, and you also see another individual, a tall. Just double check. I believe he's an elf. Where is he? Where is he? There he is.
Robert.
Should've
He's buff as
known.
hell.
jeez.
He is a half elf. I stand corrected. Just kind of walking around outside the city. He's kind of stretching and like he's kind of cracking his fingers and stretching his shoulders and stuff. And as he hears, as you approach, he hears the hoof sounds on the ground. He turns curiously, and his eyes light up immediately.
Uh-oh.
And you hear him call out in a strange language, the only word of which you're able to understand is alabaster.
Oh.
And immediately, Alabaster turns and kind of leads you over the uneven surface of the grass and kind of the few rocky bits of near the path
Jeez.
as he pulls the cart freely over to this individual
Jeez
who just
Louise.
immediately embraces his neck, and
Aw.
Alabaster very affectionately nuzzles into his kind of where his back meets his shoulder. Is that your traps? Is that what that is?
I think so.
Yeah.
Like that.
That,
The traps.
yeah.
The traps in between the neck and shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like nuzzling into that, making happy horse noises, whatever they sound like.
Warn us next time, Alabaster.
Yeah, for real, bro.
And the guy's gonna kind of warmly embrace him and then look up at kind of obviously I think Dove, you're driving, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely of like, oh, okay.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
He looks up and he's like, whoever's sitting next to Dove as well, if anyone, I suppose. He's just kind of looking between you all and he's just like, oh, my apologies. I did not mean to cause this. But Alabaster and I are old friends. Very old friends.
You're friends with Lady Selena, I assume?
Indeed, yes.
Perfect.
You would see kind of, now that you're up close talking to him, it's not very clear on him where he doesn't wear it as proudly, but on his kind of waist, you see he's got the Mystic Nomad's insignia, just kind of sitting on there.
Thought you were going to say he has a... Oh, God. Sorry.
Selena and I are good friends, good colleagues as well. I gave Alabaster to her as a gift once, and I see he has been well treated since.
Did our best.
We did our best. He's a good friend. Yes.
What's your name, out of curiosity?
Oh, my apologies. I'm Salem. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Boop.
Excuse me.
He's Salem. I'm the Mystic Nomads representative here in Kronenstadt. You said, didn't you? Yeah, so both Dove and David have their pins on. His eyes are going to land on your pin, Dove.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to see, he's going to kind of chuckle a little bit. Oh, you are in for a pleasant experience here.
Why do you say it like that?
Oh, no.
Well, there's a reason I'm sitting outside of the city walls and not joining into the civil war that's breaking out in there.
Oh,
not again.
jeez.
Again?
Fuck.
What's
Everywhere
happening?
we go, there's an internal problem with our freaking Iron Fist. Why?
Well, it's still the embargo, really. That's what's holding everyone against them.
It's no surprise.
Well, we fixed it the last town. We can do it again, I guess.
Good luck with that. Well, if you're set on getting yourselves in the middle of it, just follow the road up to the lighthouse. You won't be able to miss the squabbling.
Oh, great.
How violent is it?
Well, it's getting there. I'm pretty sure there'll be mercenaries here any day now.
Oh, shit.
Jeez.
Guess it's good we're here first then.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Mr. Salem, it's a pleasure. I'm Daydeer, the ex-Forge Master down in Velocorium.
Oh, the attack. Yes, I heard.
Yeah.
A shame.
These are my companions.
He's
I'll-
look
I'll
curiously.
give a nod. Yeah, I'll give a nod. She's already like thinking about like, man, we're gonna have to do all this crap again. Just go back in.
We are Daider's companion. That's who we
Yep.
are.
And I will. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves, or Dove and just Dove and Jonah and Shalfel?
I'll just kind of hand wave.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Shuffle has a
Got
very
a
curt
bow.
nod.
It is a pleasure to meet all of you. And for what
likewise.
it's worth, I hope you find your stay here bearable.
Yeah. Thanks.
I guess we'll make it bearable,
Mhm.
one way or another.
If you ever need someone to take care of Alabaster, I'm more than happy to do so.
That is
Oh, we could.
fantastic to hear.
Yeah.
We could do that. Yes. After all, Lady Celine said that to leave Alabaster here.
That makes sense. I can take care of him and make sure he's shipped back to Velicorium in one piece. Actually, I'll probably take him myself. I'm overdue a visit.
Perfect. Are you really not allowed inside the city at all?
Oh, I can go in. I just really don't want to.
Oh,
Yeah, there's only, well, I suppose technically 4 neutral factions here. Me, I don't really care about the embargo. We can travel quite easily ourselves across the land. The Seekers of Lore really don't care. It's their knowledge that they find important. The Iron Forge smithy, he's happy to just make stuff. He doesn't really care either. And then the Shadebound. They're kinda neutral. They're just observing.
Hmm.
Kind of neutral.
Well,
Better get on it then.
this is gonna be a shit show.
This is very much going to be a shit show.
Yeah. This sounds messy.
Yeah. Agreed.
Salem is going to kind of shout to the guards, "They're one of you, let them in." And the guards are going to open the gate for you.
Yay!
Thank
And
you.
you can go
Thanks.
inside.
Is he secretly a cat? Never mind.
Nice Sabrina reference.
I can
I
hope.
thought I
Oh,
see
God.
it. Yeah. Cat boy.
Cat man.
All
See
right.
his bags. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Hey,
I'm on one this week.
Brother.
Hey, oh.
Try to get it.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Rio didn't like that. Didn't like the misogyny there. Not misogyny, whatever the opposite is. Hello.
oh,
Hello.
Welcome back.
thank you.
Apparently that "twas a cat" was fatal.
All
Indeed.
Dang.
right. And now you find yourselves in the first inner city of Chronostrata. Mostly market stalls and things like that. Mostly just kind of the hub of commerce that you from this entrance, and you can see kind of buildings spread out all along the way. It's quite busy. It's very well populated. The people generally here, at least, seem to be quite content with things. I heard a Prio.
No, Jonah was gonna ask Dove and Dadier, or or Shafel. Either of you has either of you been here before?
Probably.
It's been
Probably.
several years, but yes.
I think once or twice.
Any
Yeah.
Any place we should avoid?
Not really.
The place we're going to.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's a very nice town. Really good portside shops. Otherwise, that's it's very nice. We just need to go make it nice again.
I don't trust cities with walls that big.
Well, when you're portside, a lot of people want that land, so you gotta keep yourself safe. It's really good real estate over there.
That's understandable. Should we get the letter delivered right away?
Oh dear lord.
We should definitely make our way over to doing such a thing, and then it will most likely lead us to where the problem is as well, anyways. So.
There's a pretty good chance.
Alright, yeah.
As you're heading your way down this street, the Blaze Hound is kind of happily paddling along in front of you, just ahead of Alabaster. And you hear, coming from the building, the taller building directly ahead of you, a loud cawing sound. And then,
Gosh.
in an amalgamation of multiple different accents and dialects and voices, you hear an odd string of words. Eventually, you kind of tune into and hear, oh my goodness, a Blaze Hound. Boop, 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 boop.
Hey, oh.
And the creature that you see running towards you
Gosh.
is a Kenku.
Oh.
Careful, it's hot.
A Kenku is an avian creature whose only form of communication is mimicking things they've heard in the past. So as soon as Dadia says careful, it's hot, the Kenku confirms by mimicking Dadia's voice and says hot and nods. You hear a pitch perfect replication of Dadia's voice come back at you.
That's gonna get scary at some point.
Yeah, it's scary now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Shalfel,
Hmm.
you go ahead and make me a history check, please.
Hey, yes. History. Alright. Did it with the right sheet this time. Wow, she
You
is.
did. Unfortunately, yeah. Somehow you've forgotten meeting this man, but this is fine.
I'm,
Dang.
it's very shelfo coded.
Put it out of your mind. Yeah, he seems very excited by the Blaze Hand and is studying it quite intently, and also giving it plenty of pets to keep it calm. The Blaze Hand seems minorly content with this situation. And if he's not stopped or talked to, he will continue.
You seem like a local. Do you know where we can find Ignis, the representative of the Elemental Enclave here?
The Kenku nods, and again, in multiple different voices, you hear argument in city.
Yeah.
And points through the large archway.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
You're allowed to use that one.
Repeats fantastic, exactly as Datia did it.
Very sarcastically, mind you.
How are things inside of town right now? You seem rather cheering for someone who's coming from, well, the hot spot?
Not me. I'm librarian.
Shelfel's ears will perk up a little bit.
Probably the safest place you could be in right now. That's smart.
Knowledge for all. Knowledge good. Library free.
Shaffel's just nodding.
Yeah.
Because,
Shuffle intensifies.
pretty much, yeah. It's like, I like this bird.
We'll have to visit later if we get time.
Oh, welcome. Yes. Well, we'll not keep. Bye, friends.
Goodbye.
And it repeats the goodbye in Jonah's voice. And heads in to the library.
I got my turn.
There you go.
Oh. All right.
Shaffel's kind of drifting towards where the bird went, not really paying attention.
Are you already looking for the library, Shuffle?
She's gonna go, what? What? No, I'm very focused on our mission.
Oh.
That bird was pretty
mean-
interesting, though.
And if it's free,
Indeed. But we gotta get this letter done. I want to see it done.
oh yes, definitely.
From about there, you guys would hear the commotion further up the street. And I think you'd probably be able to just make out at least one of the individuals involved in it.
Oh boy.
What does this commotion look like?
So from what you can see now, it is this man angrily brandishing his instrument, whilst
Boy.
shouting, and just kind of generally making a ruckus.
Oh boy.
Where's the thing?
Oh, I didn't see him. Oh, there he is.
He's definitely a guy.
I had a doubt as well because he has like freakishly long hair. Oh no, that's a bird on his shoulder. Wait,
That's
really
for
can't
you
tell.
to know and you to figure out. You hear him shouting something about the Harmony Festival, which Jonah immediately means something to you.
Festival, you say?
The Harmony Festival, Jonah, you would know directly, is the big. It's kind of like an annual event that Mist Harbor, the Bardic Fellowship in Mist Harbor, hold, and it is just everyone from across the world comes to perform at it, and it's sharing music and arts and performances, and just generally it's a festival of joy and merriment and everything like that. So you probably would have been to a few. You may have performed at them young. I don't know. But at the very least, you hear this man shouting about it. I kind of assume the rest of you would have at least heard of the Harmony Festival. Whether you'd attend it or not is probably up to you. Everyone is welcome. And I know at least Dove and Dagia, you have been situated near Mist Harbor for a while. So it's not as far away to get to. Shalfel, you've been traveling a lot. You could have stopped off in Mist Harbor. Completely up to you guys if you've been to one before. But you all know what it is. So when you hear this man yelling about it, you're like, a bard.
I see.
Is the festival like soon, or is it?
Apparently so. The way he's yelling about it,
Oh,
it must be coming up pretty soon.
is it like a once a year event or?
Yep, annual event.
Yeah, annual event. Ah, yes, I've been here a few times. I mean, I had to for my studies, and that's where. No, it's a good one. It's just oh.
Scheiße.
Yep.
A lot of
As you
people.
get closer to it, there are tons of people on either side. They're all yelling at each other. You can see pretty much every faction symbol here.
Oh boy.
And they are like completely just this side are yelling at this side, these are yelling back, and it's like pockets of little individual arguments going on. The first thing that you would notice immediately is all of the ones on this side are all from the combat orientated factions. So they're all armored and they're all like they've got their weapons ready and stuff like that. The others are like not combat orientated, but they're like ready for fighting still, but like they're just not like you wouldn't go to them if you needed mercenaries, kind of thing.
Oh, fuck. Hey guys, do you mind if I just make a scene?
Go for
no, I mean,
I'll be right behind you.
All right.
We'll follow your lead.
depends what the result is, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll probably be fine. I just don't fucking politics.
Yeah, you know what? I'll go with you, just in case.
We'll take the whole cart up there with us.
Oh,
Yeah.
so we're all going there, but
As we draw near and these people are yelling and shouting at each other, I would like to stand up on my seat of the cart and very, very loudly shout out.
Bardic Inspiration. I just tap on his shoulder, but like definitely in a stronger way than Jonah would, like more in the way that Daydeer would. So I'm kind of mimicking what Daydeer would do to me, kind of hitting him rather hard on the shoulder. Bardic Inspiration, yeah. Here you go.
And real quick, do I recognize anybody from the Iron Fist within this group?
No, they are
Is it...
one of the few you don't see here.
Okay, cool. They're gonna get really mad at me here in a second, which is fine. Excuse me. Which one of you is Ignis?
The couple of the people close to you turn and look, and then immediately look away and get back to their squabbling.
Fuckers,
But-
I have something from Uller.
One of the guys on the other side over here, kind of as he hears Ignis, he looks up, and he starts angrily kind of stomping forward, just pushing this gnome out of the way, and just storms on by. Just walks. I'm Ignis.
You have a delivery from Uller that was also from someone else who I've already forgotten. Who was it?
Jasper and
Jasper. That's right.
that's the name of the crow. That's not
Pyra and Jasper.
Pyra and Jasper.
Yeah.
Well, I thought Jasper had really grew up a bit there. Pyra makes more sense. Well, pass it over.
Here you go. Hands it over.
And he's going to take it. And he's going to look at it. And he's going to open it. And he's going to read it. And his eyebrows will furrow. And then he's going to burn it in his hands. Just sets it on fire and watches it burn.
Well then.
Well, thank you for delivering this.
All right. So, out of curiosity, we just got here. What the hell is happening?
At that question, the bard turned and immediately steps in front of Ignis, who it goes to raise this fiery axe, and then just scowls as he grips it in both hands. Allow me to explain the situation, folks. You see, the Iron Fist here are not letting any of our boats in. So all of our preparations for the Harmu Festival are completely lost at sea. So we are here to get our port back. All these
Okay.
other factions have been bribed and paid and whatnot to defend the Iron Fist. We won't stand for it.
Okay.
Why would they close the port off if you're just here to deliver goods for a festival?
You see Ignis, like, his face kind of grimaces as you ask that, but he doesn't say anything. And the bard pounces on your question of, that is exactly what we would like to know. If maybe they would explain why our port was closed, it wouldn't be as bad. But no, we don't get told anything.
Not even about attacks of whatever kind?
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing.
It was more of, just to see if there were any attacks that would pose this to be a problem for anybody coming in or out. But
Ignis
that's
is
not the
looking
case.
more and more uncomfortable as you're talking. The
Mhm.
I'll
bard,
look
however,
over at it. I'll look over at
completely
it.
clueless.
Okay.
The bard,
Uh,
yep, just completely clueless. Like, no, there's been nothing like that.
I'm going to go ahead and push the bard aside politely.
With the force.
With respect.
Lord.
And I'm
Get out of
I'm gonna get really close to Ignis.
Hey, Shalfel, nudge, nudge.
Oh, it's time to intimidate.
Just surface thoughts.
Ah, yes.
Mentally intimidating.
Time to mentally get into this guy's head here. Alright, so what can I get for surface, I guess? Or do I need to roll for that one? I forget. He's got a
No,
succeed
yeah, that's
one, right?
fine. Who? You're talking about Ignis or the Bard? Because Dadier is. I've got a feeling I know which one Dadier's talking about, but
I'm just nudging and tapping my head, being like,
okay.
thing.
So yeah, Shalfel.
I'm not being specific at all.
Okay, alright.
Ignis or Bard?
Ignis. Ignis, I guess.
Saying that there.
It's a tough choice.
No things.
What the hell?
We didn't call it
No.
anything. We didn't give it a name. It's
What is that?
It's a passive that I have.
What is this thing, though? You
Brilliant.
just made it up.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I love that.
It's just something that we
Oh.
genuinely forgot that I even have, let alone
Yeah.
created. Because everybody had a little
Oh.
something added to their character. That one was mine.
Oh, that's fantastic. I was not ready for no things to pop up.
I didn't know what to call it.
Perfect.
Okay. So, Shalfel, you
Yes.
get Ignis's surface thoughts, and Ignis is currently thinking. One sec. Let me figure out this name. I hate that there's an order. Why can't Victor just tell them about the creature? That is what Ignis is currently thinking about.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Ignis is now staring at you, Dove.
I'm staring back.
You are staring back.
Alright.
You've got a thing about the first minute as well, right? Sorry, continue,
Yeah.
Shafel.
No, you're good. I mean, can I read Bard? Is he already gone?
I know you can read Bard.
Sure. She's
Bard's
gonna.
immediate thing is who is this person and why is she pushing me out of the way? Because Dove is pushing him out of the way.
Yeah,
Um
makes sense.
just below that, it's honestly what he's saying is what he's thinking. Like, I just want my Harmony Festival. I
He's one of
just
these
want them
guys.
to open the
Alright.
ports.
Perfect.
He's in general, he's just not hiding anything. Oh my god, it's perfect.
Perfect. Alright, well. Then. I know, I get that multi-pass. Then Can I go a little deeper on Ignis?
All right, that's the one he has to roll for.
I think so, yeah.
But what does he have to roll? I want to say wisdom save. It is a wisdom save. Cool. I think he passes it.
Yeah.
But conveniently, he thinks it's Dove doing it. So he just sees Dove staring back at him and suddenly feels this mental presence. And it's like,
because Dove knows things, apparently.
yeah.
Dove just
And
knows
Dove,
stuff.
at about
Yeah,
this
what's up?
point in time, because the first minute has passed, you get your one question about Ignis.
Great. Good.
I think that's how I phrased it. But sure, you just get to ask a question outright.
Yes.
Nice.
I will, in a low tone, to kind of be more like hushed. I will ask him about Ignis. What are you so worried about right now?
I think about how to respond to this.
I don't have to answer you.
Get out of my head!
You would.
You don't know me.
You'd be able to figure out, after your kind of minute observing him, that whilst he's on the side, kind of what looks like they represent the Iron Fist, you can tell that he doesn't necessarily agree wholeheartedly with the way that they're running things. So yes, like he's fighting these other factions, but he's not doing it kind of because he believes in it.
It's due to the badge kind of thing.
Pretty much, yeah.
Got it. He doesn't really like answer the question. I just sort of like get that.
Yeah. Because it's kind of you're observing them, so you're asking me kind of as God that one question.
Gotcha.
And that's why I'm like, I need to figure out how to respond in a way that's like, you read this person.
Okay.
Jonah would like to have stepped out of the cart and listen to. People are still arguing
Oh yeah,
over
yeah.
here. Yeah. Does it look like? Do they look ready to throw hands or just talking shit?
The militant factions, 100% ready to throw hands. Like the orc has the arrow knocked in his bow. The two kind of armored people have their hands on the hilts of their swords and are ready to kind of pull them out at any time. Ignis's axe is still kind of flaming, just emotionally. And like I said, the other ones, like the non-militant factions, like the one who has the Verdant Guardian insignia here, like she's got her staff out. Like she's full on ready to shillelagh the fuck out of these people. But,
Okay.
but like they're all less combat inclined.
Yeah, Jonah's gonna try to keep an eye on the situation over here, but I'm gonna move over to Dove and Ignis. I don't know how much I would be able to catch, but Jonah is gonna tell Dove, making sure that the bar doesn't hear. So, about the attacks, we're going to talk about it or not at all? Because if that's the source of the problem, that should be on the table.
This definitely needs to be on the table. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
The more out in the open we talk about this, I think the easier this miscommunication will be solved quickly
Mm-hmm.
and less violently.
Sir Ignis, you know about what I talked about earlier, right?
Depends. What attacks were you talking about?
Oh.
Multiple ones. There were one in Mist Harbor, one in Verlicorium, and
Then yes.
another. Yes. Why? Why? Then why all the fuss? They should be known.
Those ones aren't known. Those aren't the attacks. And he kind of stops himself before he says anything else that he shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
What did he just say? Sorry.
Those ones are known about, but those aren't the attacks. And that he stopped himself mid-sentence.
Ignis, why would you withhold information to help?
Not my call.
Whose call then?
Victor.
Good question. Who the hell is Victor?
Yeah, Victor.
Please point him out.
Oh yeah.
That's my question.
Who is Victor? Who is Victor? Jonah asks.
Oh my lord. Oh, I completely forgot. That's funny.
Oh
yeah.
wow, thank you.
Ignis is going to turn to you and be like, Captain Victor, the head of the city, the admiral of the Iron Fleet.
Have I met with Victor?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, you probably are familiar with him, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just by being an Iron Fist, like we've definitely been
Yeah,
up with
you
him.
you would have come to the city on an Iron Fist ship. He would have been the one to like greet you and whatnot, like be your host when you first got here. So like, yeah, you're probably whether you might not be friends with him, but you'd have met him.
Cool.
Well, and why? Do you know why this Victor sir made that decision?
Yeah, he wants to avoid panic.
Well, Jonah just kind of gesture with his head towards the crowd. Well, it might not be panic, but it does look like something to me.
This is fine. This we can handle. But like, if word got out, it'd be chaos.
Word got out about what?
Listen, it's not my place to say, but I see you've got Iron Fist badges. Go in and speak to Victor yourselves. I'm just doing my job here.
Just try not to kill anyone.
I make no promises about either him, and he points to the bard, or him, and he points to the gnome.
How about this? Don't kill anyone until I get here, because I want to participate.
Hey, dear.
What?
I'm okay with that. I'm technically fighting for the Iron Fist anyway.
Good man. Jonah, I'm very stressed right now.
We are not killing anybody. Just because some asshole named Victor in his tower refuses to say anything about the attacks.
Well, let's go see Captain Victor then.
All right.
We'll go see him. Quotation.
Out of curiosity, sorry. How much was the bard guy paying attention to what was happening right there?
Oh, as much as possible.
Nice. So he probably heard all of that.
Well, he heard mostly like when you get involved and like when Shalfel asked questions. But Dove and Jonah were at least they said they were being quiet. So
Okay.
you wouldn't have heard that. He probably would have spent the whole time trying to like not euthanize. That's the wrong word.
What's the pinned messages?
Whoa!
Eulogize. There we go.
Oh,
You would have eulogized the whole time at probably Dadier and Xiaofel because those were the two not involved.
Hmm. All right. Well,
Swoop.
onward to Victor, I guess.
Swoop.
I agree.
Yes.
this is not weird.
Seems to be the
Other than the-
only path.
I'm sorry.
I mean, you
I think it's spelt differently. I believe it's spelt differently.
no, the only thing that's weird to me is that you just said, I forgot.
I forgot.
Oh, it was like I know. As soon as I realized, I was like, "Oh shit! I probably shouldn't have done that." Oh,
Oh
well.
gosh.
No, I mean, it's
It's
fine. It's
fine.
representation. I'm up for it.
Yeah, let's go.
I would like to nudge Shalfel again as we ride along. Did you pick anything up?
She'll whisper something about a creature that he's curious as to why they're not informing us about it. So I would say something. Got something.
Mm.
Interesting.
So there's got to be something more
Right.
going on
Mhm.
behind there than just angry people.
Who was thinking about the creature?
Keep wanting to call him Ignatius, but it's Ignis.
Oh,
His full name.
Ignacio.
Ignis is short for
Ignacio.
Ignatius now. That's fine.
There you go.
Wait, no, it's not. There's already an Ignatius. Never mind. Sorry.
Totally noticed.
That's something else.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if this creature's enough to basically have to lock down the whole city, it must be something quite dangerous.
Indeed.
However, that does very luckily mean that the actual problem is not political, which means it can be solved.
Yes.
Your view on politics are rather dichotomial.
That's a $5 word of the day.
Oh no, I don't. Is that even a word, or did I just made it up? I don't think it is.
I think it's a word.
Yeah, I think it is a word.
What was the word again?
Dichotomial. Hold on, I'm gonna fact check that.
Dadier's just
Huh.
gonna stare at you and blink.
A dichotomy is a decision with two kind of black and white solutions to it. I just
Yeah.
assume
Yeah.
dichotomial would mean it's a situation that presents with two solutions. So
Yeah.
I like getting the word. If it isn't one, it is now.
Right.
Well, let's just
Officially
say,
a
okay,
word.
the exact word. I should have said dichotomous. Dichotomous.
Dichotomous?
What's the actual
Dichotomous.
word? Dichotomous. Yeah.
Think that's
That was not as cool.
No, I like the other one. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Originality.
All right. But now you know what it means, Dadian.
I'm not remembering that.
Oh lordy. All right, so you guys are heading up towards the lighthouse.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go try and find Victor.
Yeah.
Oh god.
We have to have a discussion with this person. They apparently have the info,
Okay.
so
Just piece of shit.
You do have to leave the car outside this gate, but the guard
Mhm.
lets you through. Oh,
Yeah.
you did just walk past a bunch of the faction leaders, so that if they're not going to stop you, they don't see why they should. Plus, also, I have this badge; it's fine.
Yeah.
it's all good.
But
Yeah.
they let you run through. boopity, boopity, up. And you get your audience with the one, the only Captain Victor.
That
And
was easy to get an audience.
yeah, and he is going to as you kind of walk in and meet him, he will turn specifically to you, Dove, and sort of you see him glance. I know you, don't I?
Oh, do, do I remember him? Do I?
Probably,
What?
yeah.
Okay. Um, can I roll for like memory? It's been a while.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a history roll with advantage.
Okay.
Nicole knows Victor? What?
Maybe.
Womp womp.
Oh, beans. Use of history.
Yeah. So, like I say, because you are part of the Iron Fist, like you would have got like not like specialty treatment, but like you'd get a really warm welcome when you landed in this city, um, in general. So
Mm-hmm.
whatever like boat you came in on or whatever like that, you and all
Mm-hmm.
the other Iron Fist members aboard it would have been treated to like a reception, a gathering, a dinner with Captain Victor and probably some of the other heads of the factions as well.
Mm.
Um, so you would have met him a long time ago.
Okay.
It depends on how often you would have liked to have travelled, and either for pleasure or for work.
Yeah.
Either way, coming and going from Chronostrata, you probably would have bumped into him a few times.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably been like a solid like 50 years at least since I've come over this way. Just because I haven't had like a reason to. I'm more settled down the other place. Um, so yeah, I would definitely say it's just me lack of coming up here.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
so I'll do a polite like bow, and I'll just be like, it's been a while, sir. Uh, it's good to see you're in good health.
Well, the years have been kinder to you than they have me.
I don't have a choice, but thank you.
So, what brings you to the city?
Oh,
I guess a
Viskin,
couple
wait,
things now.
you two know each other?
Uh, through formalities. Um, although it genuinely has been a very long time, but
I
uh,
can't say that I'm familiar, but a boy of my age seeing Dub for the first time, it leaves a lasting impression. No
just
offense. It is just, you're still quite a rarity around these parts these days.
it's still quite obvious. It's a little hard to fit in ever, so you know,
If only we
you
could
get used
find
to it
that
though.
codex. Your people might not be lost to us.
Well, luckily I don't have to worry about holding my breath for that, so that's on the farthest back burner I've ever seen. So until then, we are here for, I guess, business and delegations and whatnot.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
It is.
Well, what matter can I assist you with?
I'll look at Dayder.
Uh,
Just a little bit fire.
Captain, it's been a while. Hello. Hope your sword's still sharp.
Sec. No, sec. Sec.
Does he remember?
Is it? Oh,
Well, my sword is sharp, but it's an odd greeting for someone. Have we met?
Hey dear, the Forge Master in Velicorium.
Ah, yes. Your name, at least, rings more of a bell. And I believe I've just read the report on the attack.
Yes. Uh, small matters first, then big matters. Uh, one, on our way to Chronostrata, our magically attuned companions felt some portal appearing in the area.
Oh. Whereabouts exactly?
I would like to give the
Here.
description,
Okay.
or let them give it. Jonah knows better than I do.
He.
Oh, it
Well,
was on the road between here and Rustfell. Closer than here, closer to here, actually.
very well. I will send an envoy to deal with that immediately. But excuse me for a moment. And you will see a little animal messenger appear. This time a little of a spirit, like a almost like a familiar. He kind of whispers the message to, and it takes off. Just kind of flying over the city before darting into the crowd. I suppose I should let Ignis know that Rustfell is Elemental Conclave after all.
Mm-hmm.
You said that's a small matter?
Next one is the fuckers who blew up my forge. They've been causing trouble all over the place. We've stopped 3 of their plots.
About 3.
3. They've been sowing discord between the different groups, and I'm going to kind of describe what happened back in Rustfell, what happened between Velicorium and the Templars.
We'll just also add in that they're impersonating and all that jazz. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Full info dump.
Okay, that is quite concerning. I will make sure to thoroughly vet the people here.
And finally, and most immediately, no, what's the word for it? Not important, but
Pertinent?
yes, thank you.
Urgent?
Yes,
Urgent, pertinent.
we are tracking the direct person who blew up my forge, and they are on the other side of the ocean. And your ports are closed by some monster, apparently.
How did you know about that?
Well, we are good at gathering informations in towns we are in, and well, it's your troops are causing a bit of a ruckus trying to contain the people here, so people talk.
Why don't you want people to know the dangers?
Oh,
I think
yes.
it's just your fault entirely for just closing it for no reason.
That is. Honestly, that is the better outcome. We can't tell people. We can't do anything about it.
Elaborate?
There's not really much to it than that. We've never
Well-
caught the creature in the act. All we've got is some ramblings of an insane survivor. We can't tell
Say.
people what's going on because we don't really know. We can't prove it. It's better if they just believe we're up to something. At least it gives them something to focus their anger on.
No, here's the thing, though, sir. And, like, Dove will get a little bit more forward. In every place that we have gone to, there is a constant inner turmoil that is being just caused for no reason. Here needs to be some kind of strong point. So you being black and white with them and saying that there is a potential threat and danger to the people in the port, I feel like would be better than making them think that you're the enemy.
If not the general people, at least include the leaders.
Well, half of the leaders know about it.
And you
We-
all agreed that staying quiet's a good idea?
Not everybody, but the votes were a majority in support of the idea.
How long is this gonna last? If
We can find the creature and sort it out.
Okay.
There's not a single boat that has come into port in the last few months that has survived. Not one. And I
Where's the
can't justify putting people at danger like that. And without
And
answers to tell them, it's going to seem like just like an excuse.
well, a creature blocking everything seems like a very concrete and believable reason.
I agree. Besides it seeming as if you're trying to control the ports for more of a militaristic base or seeming
Indeed.
hostile.
Yes, but that's what I thought before I heard about the creature, honestly.
Well, it's true that we do hold this as our naval capital, so it
Well,
is
that's
already a military port.
yes, and that is open, but closing it now seems like it's an offensive military port.
Well, at the end of the day, there's not really much else we can do. Telling them's not going to fix anything. Because if they're not going to believe us, then it's not going to stop anything.
Well,
if they-
perhaps some people among the people themselves would be able to help.
That's
Maybe there's
not
someone who
likely.
knows about it. It's not impossible.
No, it's not impossible, but the people who do know about it have been conducting the research on the matters. And there's nothing. The description doesn't match anything that's ever been recorded. Thaddeus has searched his entire records. No creature marks
Would
the same description.
would you yeah. Would you approve of us having an audience with the survivor?
You can try, but I warn you, it's not a pleasant sight.
Well, we've had ways of getting information so far, so I think we can continue to do so.
Indeed.
Well, those of you with weak constitutions might want to wait outside. And he'll sort of turn, bid you to follow, and he'll lead you into the main lighthouse.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Anyone who might be a
Yes.
little bit squeamish might not go.
I
Warning
am
for the
squeamish,
lead.
but I'm going anyway.
Nice.
Okay. For stream
Chamber.
purposes, there's no like images about to come up, but there is going to be
Oh.
very in-depth descriptions.
Oh,
All right.
Okay.
Buckle up.
So Victor leads you into the lighthouse, and you can see the lighthouse has mostly been turned into a military base. So there are like tables with maps on, and like the little kind of figurines to represent the fleets and military outposts and stuff like that. And there's just general kind of like other warfaring and naval paraphernalia just kind of littered all around the place. And he leads you through a few rooms and then down into down a few flights. So at this point, you're kind of in the mountainside, the rock side that the lighthouse sits on top of. And it's getting like kind of the walls are damp and it's not as well maintained. It's not as clean. But as you carry on heading down, you come out into a dungeon. Like it is literally just a like a prison. It's not the conditions aren't terrible, but it is obviously prison like. And he leads you through a few where you've got the kind of obvious pirates locked up. and a few other kind of criminals, shady folks. They kind of watch as you go by. A couple of them wolf whistle, and throw things through the bars at you. Um, and he leads you down into where more of the contained cells are, like what would be solitary confinement kind of conditions. And he gives a solemn nod to the guard who hands him the key. And he sort of turns. This is your last chance to look away if you are squeamish. And he puts the key in, unlocks the door, and kind of lets it swing open. And the thing that immediately stands out about the room is the walls inside are not anything like you'd expect to see in kind of in the jail vibe. It has been, whether illusioned or other kind of magic, it has been turned into effectively like a rubber room. You know, the white walls, the cushy, so you can't really hurt yourself. There's nothing really in the room, just a person in, I'd say, about half a straitjacket, as the other half of his body is missing. So he's missing a leg. He's missing the lower chunk of kind of his stomach and back, like the hip area. His arm is completely gone. And there's a giant scar down kind of the whole right-hand side of his body where he was effectively sewn back together. And he's sitting and he very kind of lazily looks up and under like heavy lidded eyes kind of observes you all. And you see his hand and leg are both, they're the ones he still has, are like bounded together, so he can't move them freely and he can't cause himself any harm. And he just kind of lays there. And Victor looks at him, sort of turns to you all. Well, here's your survivor.
What's his name?
We don't know. He can't tell us.
Can he talk?
Nope. Hasn't said a word.
Did
We've only got as much as we have out of him through, well, a combination of detect thoughts and minor illusion to project what he's thinking.
did he wash up onto shore? Or was he on like wreckage?
He washed up on the island just north of here. It's a small little island. There's nothing on it, but there's a set of ruins that I think it's the Seekers of Lore might be running that one. He washed up there. They put him together as best as they could and sent him back to us. And we've been keeping him, well, as comfortable as can be in his situation.
Do you know where he was coming from?
Nothing. He didn't have anything on him. The rags that did survive barely had details on them. We don't know which boat it was. So we've not been able to do anything about him.
DM, is this man like? Well, I'm assuming he's a man. Is he a human?
He is a human, yeah.
Okay. Like about how old?
I'd probably say early 40s. He's got a kind of
Middle-aged.
grizzled, yeah, he's got a kind of grizzled face. A hard worker.
Definitely probably been a sailor for a hot minute.
Yeah, like strong sailor vibes coming from him.
Okay.
And detect thoughts or whatever you tried, none of it worked.
Well, it did. But it only shows the one thing. It's the same thing over and over again. So, poor bastard, that must be all he can think about.
Well, let's see if we can see what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're sure. And he is going to walk in and he's going to put his hand on.
Oh, I didn't expect that.
He's going to put his hand on the survivor and he kind of closes his eyes. And on the wall, kind of opposite his other hand, you see this creature.
Oh my lord!
What creature?
Sheesh.
Lovely.
And so, sorry, how do we see that? He like projects.
Yeah, so he's got one hand on the survivor and then the other hand kind of pointing out to the wall. And it's kind of like projecting this image onto the wall.
Yikes.
Like away from him, away from the wounded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh, super.
Not a good time.
Dude,
And
I
we-
opened up that in a new tab and that thing is scary as it
Yeah.
Just saying.
Scary. I have nightmares tonight.
Nice.
This is why I don't swim in the sea.
And we
Yep.
don't know what this creature is called.
Nope. No records exist of it anywhere in our collection. Here, Velicorium, Thaumaturge. We've asked all the Seekers of Lore. They've got nothing. And if they don't know, it's pretty safe to assume nobody knows.
Maybe,
Suffel's nodding.
maybe it's. Perhaps it's a new one. Whatever that means.
It might be new or might be so old that it's just been away. Maybe there's a hibernation base or gosh.
The scary thought is if it is new, where did it come from? Does it have parents?
And how do we kill?
Or kids.
Or
Or
kids.
kids?
Also a problem.
Now you can see why we don't know how to monitor the ports.
Have you tried and reach out for other towns?
The ones nearby, yeah. We've not been able to go up north yet. They're busy. Got their own issues up there.
Oh lord.
So far, the boats on the northern routes haven't been attacked. So they're not willing to close their ports like we are. But
Interesting.
so I'm guessing it's a very localized creature. But yeah, that's why most ships are going around and then doing the long road. But Mist Harbor is smack bang in the middle of it. Unless you want to go hiking across icy tundra, then
Hmm.
there's no getting to Mist Harbor, in or out.
About teleportations.
It's possible, yeah, but teleportation's still a well, expensive art. It's not easy to do mass teleportations consistently. Tends to be reserved for, well, special cases.
Hey, Jonah,
Yes?
can you use that navigating item with just the description, or with just the mental image of the creature? Do you think?
Oh,
Does it work on a creature? DM?
that's actually a good point.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
point.
because if you name a person, it does.
Hmm.
It would find them. So you can try describing it.
I will use Jonah's extensive bard vocabulary to describe this creature and try to use the thing.
Um,
It's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Very
yeah,
good
that's the
idea.
map
Yeah.
that you're actually on. And it goes.
Oh gosh.
Let's see.
Oh! I just dragged Jonah out to sea.
What?
I think so, yeah, because I
jeez.
can only see like gray stuff. So-
And out to
Great
sea we go.
stuff.
well, for some reason, maybe it's just on my side. I can only see like it looks like I'm in a sandstorm.
What?
Oh.
Please
So hold
screenshot.
on. Yep.
You unlocked a special
Thanks.
sense.
Whoa!
What the?
What
You might
is need to
refresh.
Yeah. I was going to. Just wanted to.
It hasn't
Yeah.
been like that the whole
Play.
time, has it? It hasn't been like that the whole time, has it?
no.
Oh,
Okay,
thank
okay.
God.
I was like, that's awfully patient of you. I would have been like, what is this?
I know.
It's
Okay.
been half an hour. Yeah.
Just kind of accepted fate.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too funny.
I've
Don't
been
accept your
pretending to
fate,
know what you're
Jonah.
talking about. What?
Just like, yes, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Just nodding in a direction.
Yes.
So you pointed me this direction, roughly?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like east northeast.
Mm-hmm. And down, I'm assuming.
But no, pretty much straight across.
Oh. So,
Captain.
assuming the Earth is round, it's pretty far away then. Because since we are up in the lighthouse, or in the dungeons,
You're in the dungeons, yeah.
oh. So we are under sea level, is what you mean.
Oh, delightful.
A little bit.
Sounds
A
good.
little bit.
Okay, so yeah, it's straight across. Okay.
Okay. So that's a good pointer. Maybe we can kind of dive into his mind and see if there's anything else that maybe we can take that isn't damaged.
Yeah.
Definitely worth a try on that one too. The more info we can dig, I guess. I'll look over at Victor and be like, so say we did find this creature and where it was. What maybe would have been like the next step? Has that been like thought out at all yet? Like, seeing how we have at least like an odd image of it.
Kill it.
Right, I understand that, but if ships are getting wrecked and destroyed, have there been any alternatives being made, not ship-based?
Not really. We just kind of thought if we knew what we were going after and how to kill it, we'd be better prepared. Hope it would come to us if we're on a boat, and use that opportunity.
So bait it out and then okay.
Yeah. We did think about things like flight, but it doesn't respond to anything like that.
Hmm.
least not in the scale that we can manage anyway.
Right.
Well, we have the ability to help locate the creature. But
So
I highly doubt the four of us can take this creature on by ourselves.
Shuffle
not.
shakes her head vigorously.
You know, I'm honestly terrified about putting any vessel out to sea with it there. I don't want to risk my men's lives if we don't until we are certain we know how to kill it.
Hmm.
Fair enough.
What resources have you not tapped yet for looking for information?
Libraries in cities further away. Well, not just libraries, stores of knowledge. I've sent messengers to all the main cities. As I said, the North haven't got back to us because they're busy fighting their own wars, but the ones near here, nothing. We've reached out to Mist Harbor. They're not happy with us, but they don't give it anything back either.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, folks. I wish it was an easier fix until we're certain how to deal with this creature. I just can't justify it.
Right.
Makes sense.
Well, I still think more people should know about it.
I do agree with that.
You never know. Someone somehow might know something.
Or even someone's grandpa's great grandpa's
Mm.
uncle who like knew about it. Like if this is old and someone's got fisherman tales similar, the less information that's being given to us, the harder it's gonna be.
Shuffle nods vigorously and jumps up and down and goes, "Oh yes, fishing tails. Oh, are we going? Are we going information hunting? Are we going story hunting? Can we please go story hunting?"
Might
You're
have
gonna
to.
look at Shalfel and raise an eyebrow. Ah, the vigor of youth.
Well, yeah.
My problem with sharing the information, this is what a lot of the other leaders agreed with. Because we can't talk about it, we don't. All we know is this giant creature that destroys all the boats. What do we do with that information once people know it? They're just gonna
You
panic.
continue.
They're gonna leave.
Well, you continue to protect the port the way you are, just with the proper reasoning. There's a reason why they shouldn't try and like sneak out from the port or try and as if to get around your forces and get themselves killed.
Well, it's not like people are going anywhere anyway. But the threat of a giant creature like that, I don't know. I just think the panic it will cause will be a lot worse than some unrest now.
It's just bad timed with everything else that's going on, making you
Hold
seem
on.
like the bad guy. Yeah.
Indeed.
People are already on the verge of panicking because they don't know what's going on. If they at least knew that a creature is threatening to destroy any ship that comes by, that would at least be something.
Or at least if their leaders knew, the leaders could placate the people.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
And even if you choose to keep the information private, do you really want the shade bond to reveal this information before you?
Morgana's on our side, actually. Well, kind of. As much on our side as she can be.
Wait, what name did you just say?
Yeah, what name? What was that?
I heard
Morgana?
Morgana.
Morgana.
Morgana. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
not the lady we met after Nice.
Are-
No, that's not her.
It
Is it?
is. Yeah, Morgana
Oh.
was the lady you met at Nisa's funeral.
Okay. Oh yeah, Morgana. Yeah, I got her in my notes. Never mind.
Is Morgana a cat?
No, stop asking. Salem and Morgana are not cats.
Why
What are
not?
you
No, I'm
sure
just
about
kidding.
yeah. Follow-up question: why not?
Why not? Yeah.
Me.
She is now. Morgana's a cat.
It's headcanon.
And she's. Oh, she's on. She agrees with you on that matter.
Yes. Part of it, I think, is the Shadebound like to keep secrets anyway. And part of it is
Yeah.
she believes that it's a secret worth keeping.
Hmm.
Mm.
Well, why not for now we try and get some more information out of this man so we can leave this particular area. We can go from there.
Right.
Sounds like a good plan.
Well, I'm willing to leave you here with him. I do have other matters to attend to, but I'll ensure the guards know that you have freedom to lock this place. Just please don't do anything to make him too uncomfortable. He's
no.
suffered enough.
Will not dream of
We'll be
it.
safe. Yeah.
And he will bid you farewell, give the guard back the key, mosey his way out, and go deal with politics.
Classic politics.
I
Please.
fucking politics. I have a single idea. Just one. What are the chances the Order of Null might know something about this creature?
What are the chances that what?
The order, the black armored knights.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a good, very good point, actually.
Well, why would they?
Well, they're going around closing portals, apparently. They're very strange and secretive, so they might know more secrets, and nobody can contact them to get their secrets. If this creature came through a portal, they may or may not be familiar with it. Just an idea if it came out of nowhere. And we do have one place we can try to contact them.
Oh, we do.
Yes.
It's not a bad idea.
Nice.
Slippery.
Slippery.
Well,
It's quite the compliment.
He
I
is a
can't take
bard.
the compliment because I didn't draw it, but
Good taste in
Oh.
choice, I guess then.
but he's in fact slippery.
Yeah.
Can confirm.
Alright.
Nice.
Anyway, that's all I had to say. You can do whatever it is you wanted to do.
It feels like they already tried everything, so I don't know.
Well, we'll do a little bit of deeper digging since we have the helmet and see if there's anything else, but
Yeah.
Could try to talk to him first, maybe. I mean, it's
True.
probably it's not gonna do anything, but just he's still a person, I think.
hopefully.
Brutal.
Okay.
Oh, so what's the intention here?
All right.
I don't know.
So if we're gonna dig deeper with the helmet, then
Okay.
he'd have to make a wisdom,
Yeah.
yeah?
Well, technically, yeah, but he's going to automatically fail because of everything that's going on with his life.
Disadvantage, yeah. Big disadvantage.
Can I?
Not even disadvantage, just I cannot win this.
Can I try and Jonah will try to like go next to him, kind of kneel next to him, and try and talk to him about. Try just asking him questions, even if he doesn't answer, about like his time at the sea, like his job, what he was doing. Was he excited to get back home or something like that? Just like basic stuff.
There's a glimmer of recognition that he is talking in your direction, but there is nothing that even seems like a thought crosses his eyes.
Oh, yeah, that's bad. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna try and keep talking to him. See if-
Yeah, there's no response at all. There's like not even a glimmer.
Okay, yeah.
Just
letting Shalfel do her thing as well.
all right. So Shalfel, let me pull up detect thoughts again real quick. So yeah, you're probing a little bit deeper.
Very gently.
You gain insight into its reasoning. Well, there's none of that. Its emotional state, traumatized. Something that looms large in its mind is fear of the creature.
No doubt.
I will say you're going to be able to keep pushing into his mind, but the more you do so, the more the more dangerous it's going to be on him. He'll be the one making
Yeah.
the saving throws,
Yeah.
but like you will be able to push deeper if you want. It's going to be balancing the information you get versus his mental state.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll push slightly and gently, but we don't need to push too far.
Ooh.
Hopefully.
Okay,
Ever so
so he, you start to push, and his face kind of scrunches up, and you see like he tries to raise his hand up to his head because of the way it's bound at his side.
Yeah.
He can't. He looks to be like he's definitely experiencing. It looks like when you get like a really kind of spasm, like migraine pain in your head,
okay.
and he's kind of squinting a little bit like that.
Yeah, as soon as
but
Shelfel saw him react, she probably would have stopped just for overall context.
Okay, so you'd get a brief snippet then of him on a boat, kind of falling into a like a whirlpool kind of thing, like the boat. You know, when the boat's on its side and that scene in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yep.
And it's kind of like going around it. It's basically that scene you're seeing.
Oh
With a pair of glowing eyes kind of peeking out the side of the water.
dear. Yeah, Shelfel will like back off pretty immediately, and she's gonna kind of like shake her head and go, if I push any more on him, he's gonna melt. But she will convey what she saw to everybody. So it seems like this thing is very strong. Whatever it is.
Dang it.
I can see why no ships have survived.
Hmm. Well, we'll have to do some proper research then, I guess.
Yeah, we can if he doesn't want to cause chaos amongst the people, I don't necessarily agree with his methods, but I don't also want to make him an enemy. So I guess we can discreetly ask about things that people have seen
Mm.
out in the oceans.
Yeah, without letting on too much.
Yeah, me neither.
We checked the city library too. That Kinku seemed fairly knowledgeable about the library.
True, true. Shalfel says, definitely perking up. He may know
See if he
something.
has
Looks like we
any
have an excuse to go there.
info.
Yes.
Can do that.
My vote's the library. She's probably already wandering in that
What?
direction, but like half listening to you guys. Like,
She's like, yeah, yes.
she'll wait for a group decision. She'll just hover.
She's already got her hand on the door, being like, yes, and.
Yes. Pretty much.
Oh Lord.
Otherwise,
Alright.
as I've said, my only idea takes us all the way back to Cave Post, and that's a lot of backtracking.
Yeah.
Really is.
Let's try and do the local stuff first, then.
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right. So to the library.
Yes.
To the books!
To the
Yep,
books.
Yes.
Before
Oh, okay.
before you get to the library,
Ah.
as you leave the kind of the entrance to the lighthouse, back where everyone's kind of having an argument, there is a new figure stood at the other side of the gate, and just out of the guard's eye line. But as soon as he sees Dadia's the first through the gate, as soon as he sees Dadia, he flicks a coin up and catches it, and motions towards Dadia to come hither. And I hope you guys are happy. You're getting your cat, but he's a tabaxi cat.
Wait, is that
Oh.
one? Wait, no. Never mind.
Oh.
Awesome.
Okay.
Like I can barely see what it looks. Can you put it somewhere else?
Whoop.
Oh, there he is.
It's a cat.
It's a
It's a
cat.
Yeah.
lynx cat.
It's
Cool.
a tabaxi.
It is.
Okay.
I would like to raise my eyebrow at the cat.
Hold it with him.
Stare at it.
Gestures a little bit more kind of with a bit more impetus.
Eh.
Don't look at him too much. You're encouraging him.
Do you look like Shadebound?
No,
No.
you don't see
Hmm.
any markings for any function on him anywhere. However, he
Okay,
does
okay.
look. He looks like a seafarer.
Perfect. Fuck it. Let's see what they want. Do. What
Wait,
you want?
Hey dear.
Not so loud. Not so loud.
Shalfel's gonna follow Didier.
I have a proposition to make.
Mm.
You seek a boat, yes? To take you east?
At some point, we will.
Yes, yes, we do.
And if you want to make that some point right now, I'd be more than happy to sneak you out of port. The right price.
We're gonna turn and look at the other three.
What are his
Ow.
surface thoughts?
His surface thoughts are money, 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 money. In the Mr. Crab voice.
Shafel will just look at Daydeer and be like, just greedy. Just greedy.
Oh, he's legit.
Yeah.
He knows what he wants.
Yep.
Jonah, did you ask him how?
Yes, I did.
I've got a boat. And providing you keep the boat dark enough, it can slip out of their blockade quite easily.
How does one keep a boat dark?
By turning down the lanterns, love.
Oh.
And also that.
Shafel seems disappointed at the boring answer. She's just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Probably some more magic involved, but yes.
Well, I think it would be.
He sees you looking at your badges, and he kind of looks at you, looks at your badge, look at Dove's badge, and look back at you. Am I supposed to be worried, concerned, impressed? Oh, surprised.
You're just more ballsy than I expected.
You gotta do what you can for a payday around here.
Hmm.
Are you interested?
It's not like we're physically ready to go out in a boat and die.
Nonsense. Who dies? It's fine.
Dove will start to walk away saying, "This is a frivolous event and I don't find interest in this." And we'll start to trot away.
Oh,
Shelfel's gonna ask him if he's heard any stories from the sea lately.
Stories
Seen any
from the
great
sea?
news?
Well, maybe my ears have been blessed with it, but alas, my palms have not. And he kind of rolls a coin over his knuckles, and then it kind of disappears up his sleeve, and his bare palm kind of stays out.
Can I
as
cast friends on him and insist that we're friends? Come now, please.
Hold on.
Sounds like you might know something.
Yeah.
Maybe. Let me double check. I think I can. One action. I'm definitely being a little ballsy with this, but still.
That is acceptable.
All right, so go ahead and make me a persuasion roll then, please. Okay.
Damn.
Get him.
How's he feeling?
I suppose I could give you the mates rates discount. After all, we are friends.
Indeed.
Fine. 50 gold then.
Ugh,
Brother.
we aren't that rich, are we?
It's only for you. You've got what?
Oh,
like
we've got like.
a couple of hundred gold,
Oh,
1,000 maybe?
yeah. Shelfel's gonna take 50 off of her tab, so to speak, and toss it at the cat, and then cross her arms again. Like, okay.
Jonah watches dumbfounded.
Wonderful. He's just gonna peek in and he's gonna take a sniff. Oh, do love the smell of gold.
Don't we all? Cough it up.
You wanted Tales from the Sea. What kind of tales tickle your fancy?
Heard of
Daring
any
escapades, naval battles, or maybe a creature feature? Hmm?
creature feature? Or heard anything lately odd about things going down on the sea?
Oh, any seaman worth his salt. Yes, they know what's going on out there. Maybe not the specific details, but the boats, yes, their boats have been getting attacked. The boats have been getting destroyed, and not only that, not a single trace of them remains. No flotsam, no jetsam. Hmm.
Nothing, huh?
It's a risky business being a sailor,
No doubt.
if you ask me. I think we're dealing with Leviathan.
Leviathan.
Educated guess?
Well, you could say that. All the sailors have their own stories about the King of the Depths. One of them's got to be right.
Shalfel's definitely
What did
scribbling.
you say, Shalfa?
Shalfel's definitely
Oh.
scribbling vigorously right now.
As the minute passes and friends wears off, he's gonna sort of like he'll catch your eye, Shelfell,
Mhm.
and he's just gonna wink and say, "Next time, love, just ask."
She'll kind of wink back and nod awkwardly. Go. Much obliged.
Well, she paid you 50 gold to say very general things. I think
Mhm.
you are the winner in this.
Indeed.
Oh, well, my stories aren't good enough for you. You could always try again. And he raises his other palm
Ah,
in your direction, Jonah.
greedy cat.
As much as I like you, sir, I think we cannot have further transactions.
Your loss. I'm the only boat to survive this creature, after all. Oops.
Are you?
Shouldn't have said
What a
that.
twit.
And he's like with a devilish smirk on his face, sort of turn and meander away from you.
Hmm.
Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. No, ba-da-dum.
Should we send somebody after him?
I will literally take him in prisoner if I so need to.
Let's
Oh, he's.
I do not like a swindler.
let's get some info on this Leviathan and then track him back down.
Yes, I remember his red flannel or whatever that was. I can always find him.
Indeed. Shelfel's grumbling.
Shalfel, I think you just got. I think you got swindled.
Yeah, Shelfel's grumbling with her arms crossed. She's like mumbling that she wished she should have just used intimidation. She should have just told him what to do.
It's okay. We did get two important pieces of information there.
His ship, at
What
least.
it's called,
we
and
know.
there's a survivor.
You're not gonna believe anything that man says. He
That's
just.
a very.
Maybe not, but I'll write it down.
There you go. At the very least, he knew about what's out there when not even the leaders of the groups do. The leaders of the factions.
Well, I mean, we got in this town and